Okay, I'm back over here and building some doors for the back of the camper, which is looking pretty good. And this is just one of the doors here. This is going to be the service door. And so what I did is I just framed this out with I don't know what that would be, 1x2s I guess, or 1x1s, whatever they call that, 2x2s. And I got the table saw out just to make sure it was nice and square, you know, because it is a door. And I did go ahead and put this block in there. I'm not really sure exactly what kind of handle I want to put on there yet, but I put that in there just in case it was more substantial. So, and then on here just did some screws on either side and just decided to staple this because this door is it's only going to be to, you know, access some like storage. This one's going to be for the diesel heater and maybe some other stuff, so it's not like it's going into the living quarters. So the plan is that I'll put on the other side, which is right there, onto this side to make the sandwich. And I also put glue in there all the way around, so that'll be nice and tight and nice and stiff. And I probably didn't need to put insulation in, but you know, I think it's just, I'll put it in there just in case. It's not expensive and it's easy to cut. So so when that's all together, I'm just going to wrap that with the canvas, and it'll look just like the rest of the camper. So that should be relatively easy because it's basically just a rectangle. All right, guys, welcome back. Here's a small update for the doors, both the Dutch door and then also the two cabinet doors, or kind of like hutch doors, I guess, or hatch doors, I would say. And then also I've been working on a system to get the jack stands installed and fabricated. So without further ado, let me show you what I got going on. This is the back of the camper. Okay, this is the driver's side. So you know, most likely what would happen is that you would pull up to a gas station on this side right here. And keep in mind, this is the kind of the opening, where I'm going to be keeping the diesel fuel. So I hinged it on the right hand side of the panel, and it has just a lock mechanism. I am going to put like a little handle or something on there, but just for now it's a lock mechanism. And it was a little bit of a work getting that done because these are a full 2 inches wide. I didn't really think that through when I made these panels. And these panels are same thing with the Poor Man's Fiberglass, coated with the Poor Man's Fiberglass. And I'll show you how I made these panels, similar to kind of like the base of the tub of the door. And then I've got this kind of metal or stainless steel over here. That's going to be affixed somewhere around in this area here. And again, the theory is that I could take the diesel and fill it in on this side and pull up and get that diesel full as well. My diesel heater also came with this tub, I guess, diesel reservoir. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it like up here or something, just for like extra. I guess it would go around like that. Sorry guys, I'm filming and holding stuff at the same time. So you can kind of like, you know, attach that and remove it, I guess, if you want. But maybe I'll keep this in here, like I said earlier, and I can have it to use as like kind of like a backup just in case I run out. Although from what I hear, these diesel heaters are like crazy efficient. So I'm gonna test that out and see how it goes. Sorry about that, I've never used one of them. But you know, this thing right here says it's like 6 liters or so. This is my little light. It's not supposed to be falling down. A little light up there. I'll fix it better. So that's just battery operated. So anyway, so that really won't be open and closed too much, but I've got that and I can lock it, you know, which is nice. And then this key here matches the same key over on this side, which I guess we'll cover this one now. This is just going to be kind of like storage over on this side, and above it is the AC condenser. You can see the louvers right there. Same thing, I got one of these push button. There we go. One of these push button kind of cheapy things, lights. And I think I'll just like put it like over there or something, you know. And that's just to have a little bit of extra light in here. Maybe I'll rethink that if it's not working well. So that's this set of doors here. Chiseled and mortised the little area there. Same thing there. And then this door as well was also 2 inches. And I'm going to show you how I fabricated these, but just in case I missed out on that video, in this area, kind of like here, I actually put in like a 2x6. So it's not just like hollow in there. Okay, so moving on, I got the Dutch door set up here. So these both, you know, open together or independently. And this key does not match that key, although maybe I can get it to match, I don't know. And I went also with the key system, and also the touchpad system, just in case, I don't know, I lose my key when I'm out hiking or something. I plan to be kind of active, you know. I do like I don't know, whitewater rafting, stuff like that with my family. I enjoy doing that, so maybe we'll do some more of that. So whatever, hiking, whatever, maybe I'll lose the key. So I decided to go with the touchpad there, and then underneath it is the Dutch door part, and that fits in real nice and snug on the bottom. And what I did there is I put in this like stainless steel kick plate, and that actually has kind of like a rubberized little, I don't know, sweep or something, you know, to make it like nice and, you know, nice and tight down there. So hopefully this kick plate, if any water comes down here, will kick it away from the bottom of the camper. And I am going to attach the 2 of them with like deadbolts. So when you open it and close it, it'll be, you know, basically one door. So, okay, so that's the doors. I think they came out pretty well, pretty good. I'm not really sure if I would do this exact setup again. I might just shop around and try to get some like used camper doors or something, because it was a lot of work, you know, drilling out this like, you know, lock set in the whole 9 yards. I mean, I got it done because I've done it before, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. But, you know, it wasn't like perfectly square. I mean, it's pretty good, you know. But if you're the kind of person where you want like everything perfectly square and stuff like that, you might want to just go with like standard RV door and salvage it off of an RV or something. So anyhow, but I'm happy with that. That's fine. This is my first build. It's fine. So moving on, I am trying to figure out now how to get this thing up on the lifts. And I bought some Harbor Freight, just kind of like I don't know, crank lifts, I guess you would say. I think they're like 3,500 pounds each. And what I'm doing is I'm drilling a hole right inside and through. And right here is that big 2x4. So let's go inside and take a look at that. Kind of doing a little mock-up in here. So this is the main 2x4 here that kind of like does a lot of the lifting for the whole unit, and it's connected to all the cross braces and all that stuff. So I drilled through here with a Forstner bit, and then I added this 2x4 and this 2x4, which also have the corresponding exact holes in it. And the theory is that, so just remember that setup. What I'm going to do is I bought these metal tubes, and this is a really heavy gauge metal tube. I'll probably paint it or something, but what's going to happen is that it's going to slide in there, and that's really sturdy. Like, see how like it like locks in really well in there. And then my Harbor Freight jack, it came with like this attachment, so that the jack is square, the body of it, but you can attach like a round piece. So I'm going to affix that to the tube. When I saw this, that's when I came up with the idea of having the tube. So if Harbor Freight didn't give me this piece right here, I probably would have done a more traditional and, you know, I don't know, kind of setup. But I like this idea. I'll probably just weld that together, and then the jack goes over here, and I'll weld that onto the jack as well, and then you can crank it up. But I kind of like that setup, so let's just go in and show you how sturdy this is. See that tube? I mean, that thing, you know, it went all the way through. So it's in this 2x4, this 2x4, and then also then into this 2x4, and then it stops right there. So so overall, I think that's like going to be really, really secure, and I'm going to do that on all 4 corners. And I knew that was going to be my lifting points when I designed this camper. So that's why I put the 2x4s there anyway. So I knew I was going to involve the 2x4s, but I'm really happy that I got that straightened out. So this is a little update on the doors, and then on also the little pre-update on what's going on for the jack system. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Luke Gillum. Appreciate you watching my channel. To you and everybody else at USAFA, our Veterans Day is coming up. You guys are very much appreciated. All the veterans out there, of course. So thanks for watching along, and I hope you guys are enjoying it.